Ever hear about the Cartoonstitute? It was an initiative by Cartoon Network as a means for animators to create characters and stories. Alongside Rob Sorcher and Rob Renzetti, this was one of the last projects Craig McCracken worked on for Cartoon Network before moving on to create Wander Over Yonder for Disney. While nowhere near as influential to the network as the What a Cartoon anthology, it did give us some of its most iconic shows of the coming decade, namely Regular Show and Uncle Grandpa. And even if most of these shorts weren't picked up for full series, the talented teams behind them gave us some really fun ideas that fit right at home within Cartoon Network's resume. And I stand by the notion that Joey to the World may just be the most bizarre of them. It's hard to pinpoint down what exactly makes it so strange, but I think it has something to do with the fact that this is the only Cartoonstitute short that's unambiguously adults only, rather than being relatively family-friendly like Cartoon Network is usually known for. Nobody told creator Craig Kellman it had to be until it was too late, so while it was finished, it ended up being rejected. Really, this feels somewhere in between Cartoon Network and Adult Swim. Like, sure, it's blatantly adult in tone, but I think it could have been relatively easy to make a concept like this family-friendly. Anyways, let's check this short out. The short opens with Joey waking up to a birthday message on the radio. Joey is played by Mr. Lawrence, who you'll likely recognize from his roles as Plankton from SpongeBob and Filbert from Rocko's Modern Life. On top of his voice roles, he's also a prolific animation writer and occasionally does storyboarding as well. Tired of living in his overprotected mother's pouch for the past 35 years, Joey proclaims that he's going adventuring. Joey's mother is played by Estelle Harris, whose distinct voice you'll likely recognize as Estelle Costanza on Seinfeld and Mrs. Potato Head in the Toy Story franchise. And when I say this short is adult, it's very adult.
Don't worry about your mother over here getting raped by some crackhead.
So Joey heads out to the Alaskan wilderness, and while it's quite a struggle, he ends up finding a vacant camper he decides to redecorate. But as it turns out, it belonged to an abominable snowman, and eventually it ends up crashing. They get into a scuffle, and this is where things truly get bizarre. It turns out Joey didn't actually go to Alaska, but rather a Dickie Cheese's arcade, where his mother comes to find him. Joey realizes how much his mom means to him, but before he can go back to her pouch, she tells him he rented out his womb to the Yeti that tried to kill him, no less. And then this happens. This is one strange short, but definitely in a good way. The voice acting and animation are great, and the surrealism makes it a highlight for the Cartoonstitute. I couldn't really see this being a full short, given how self-contained it is, but it's just a really solid short on how brutal life can be. Joey to the World. This short ended abruptly, so why not end abruptly here? My name's Justin, and I'll see you guys next time. Fucking hell.